size of a 12-pack of Miller Lite bottles and is so much airgun fun? How about no more pumping for your PCP airgun? Check this out, folks. The GXE CS2 high pressure 4500 PSI compressor. Let's take a closer look. So now we're going to take a better look here at the GXE CS2 portable pump. As you can see, it's not much bigger than a 12-pack of Miller Lite. Before we get into this, GX Compressors did send me a hand pump a few weeks ago to test for free and review, which I enjoyed it. And I just want to put out the disclaimer here that I bought this little guy with my own money because I was happy with the product that they sent me. So I figure for the price of this compressor was in my price range. It is a budget compressor. Under $400 US. So there you go. If you're trying to get into this PCP game and not have to hand pump anymore, I did it for a year, and now that we're shooting more and more PCPs on a regular basis, even hand pump is just not cutting it for me. So I had to get a compressor, and my wife was happy enough to get me one for Christmas. So I've had it for a few weeks now. We're in the middle of January 2022, and I've already used it a few times. But let's take a closer look at some of the features, and I'll let you know what's going on with it, and let's go from there. Alright, this is the GX CS2 budget compressor, 4500 PSI fill. As you can see, it runs on 110 or 220, so you can hook it up to your car battery, or you can hook it up to an outlet. Has two cooling fans. They sound like little jets. There is your bleeder valve for the air. On this side, this is your fill hose. It does have a pressure gauge, and so far that gauge seems to be fairly accurate. Then you come on up here to the handle here, and this is where it sucks in air, and it does have a filter on there. You should change that filter every 100 hours. And then over here, we have our on-off switch down on the bottom. That is for the actual pump itself. Once you hook the terminals up, the cooling fans kick on automatically. Every 50 hours, you pop this off here and add grease to it to keep it nice and lubricated. That way things keep on moving without seizing, folks. So you add that grease every 50 hours. It does come with the black filter here on the left. I'll be using the one on the right. This is your power converter inverter. That way you can just plug it right into your wall. I'm going to be filling the Umarex Gen 1 from 1000 to 3000 PSI. We're going to see how long that takes. It does come with the that filter there, and you pop that off to put their filter on. So you could use two filters, one filter. The more the better, but I'm just going to be using the one filter because I'm just used to using that one. It does have all the schematics and spare parts and where they go, what you need. So you do have filters, O-rings, stuff like that. And here's a diagram of where you actually grease it. You turn the motor on and off to get the grease to flip. That was an up-close look at the CS2 compressor by GX Compressors there. What we're going to do now is fill up this gauntlet. It's right in the red there at about 1000 PSI. We're going to fill it up to the 3000 PSI. I've got our stopwatch ready here, and real easy. We're not going to be using the car today or the car battery. That's how it comes out of the box, ready to go on a car battery. At home, you're going to have to use this power converter here, inverter, and what we're going to do is plug it in the wall here. Got that going. Cooling fans are running on this. Not too loud. Believe it or not, even the pump itself isn't too loud. So what we're going to do now is take our ground negative and positive here. Let's get them lined up. Let's see, which one do we got here? Here's our negative. Here's our positive. You're going to hear the turbo fans kick on here. Hang on. There we go. That's our turbo fans. Sounds like a little jet fighter ready to take off. Now we're going to take a gun here. We're going to get ready to start this process, and we're going to see how long it takes. Alright. Alright, and I want 1 and the 2 and the 3. So I'm going to let this time, and the pressure gauge on here seems to be pretty accurate. As you see, it's a little loud. We'll be back as soon as it's filled up, and I'll see how long it takes to fill up this 13 cubic inch tank from the Umarex guard. 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Alright, we're just going to degas this and disconnect. Okay. Everything came working nicely there. And we are right at 3,000 bar. We kept an eye on that bad boy. So far it's really doing good, and it did it in 3 minutes 24 seconds. It's not the biggest tank in the world, but that gives you a rough idea of how quickly you can be back shooting. Basically, with a hand pump, it'd take me 15-20 minutes to pump it up because I have to take breaks. And so far, it's a great little compressor. It's a budget compressor, but it'll do the job. You can't fill bottles or anything with it, but I believe you can let this run for up to 20 minutes. I wouldn't do that. I don't think I'd let it run more than about 5 or 6 minutes at a time. It's a little warm right now, but put my hand on it, but certainly not hot. So it's a great little compressor so far. This is about the 6th time I've used it to fill up a gun. Everything's been working great. I've mentioned the maintenance intervals there inside in the video there. I'm not going to leave any links for it, but I will leave the exact name for it if you want to Google it or Amazon it. I did get this off of Amazon through GX company there, and out of my own money, like I said there, so it's an honest review. If we have any problems, I'll certainly let you know about them. But I think if we, use it in a proper manner, keep it lubricated the way it's supposed to on the maintenance schedules, we're going to be fine. So that's what I got for you today, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all next time.